Don't sub me out.
It's over. The Philadelphia Eagles have won Super Bowl 59.
Ready, down, put.
Hello? You play to win the game. I don't want winners. I want people that want to win.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in on a Monday to the Playcall Sheet, where we get to talk nothing but football, and there will be no freaking basketball. Will
Watch me.
no basketball zone. I'm Dale. We got Chill Will in the house. The freaking violator. What's going on, bro?
What's good, people? How we doing today?
The word with it.
Metal Watt in the house. What's up, man?
The word with it. No excuses. We about to blaze this show tonight. You heard me?
Let's
You heard?
go. Let's go. And Coach Lee in the house.
What's the damn deal, Dale? Let's get this bad boy.
Yes. Hopefully, our intro video was not choppy for anybody else but me, because my computer, every time I hit the live button, it sucks.
I ran into a Jake and Will problem to start the week.
Well, hey, listen, Unc set up the show in the parlay one.
Hey,
to do
no, I have no backup reasonings. I just told you, and this what it is.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
So, yeah, welcome in, Jake. How you doing, bro? Right on time to talk about your teams, Jake.
My man mute.
Oh man, I thought I was unmuted. My bad. What's up, guys?
All right, man.
Share.
Good to have you here, bro.
Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
tune in to the Fabulous website, STWF Sports, man. If you want to watch it on that Fabulous platform, or if you're not near internet, well, most likely you are, you can go on to all our streaming platforms and tune in.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of STWFsports.com, yeah. There we go. Add everybody to this page now. There we go. Yeah.
Man wanted to kick us all out of the show.
Listen, I
always
was
does.
equal opportunist kick offer because I kicked myself out too. So there you go. All right, let's talk college football. The coaches poll, preseason poll, of course, has been announced. And you can check that out over there. Now, let's look at the top 5. Texas, number 1. Ohio State, number 2. Penn State, number 3. Georgia, number 4. Notre Dame, number 5. Let's start off, I guess, in, numerical order here by your teams. So, Duke.
So I go, yes.
College didn't make the top 25. How you feel about that?
Thank you. So I go first, right? Because I'll have the shortest paragraph or 2 sentences here. First off, EC's not in the top 25. Will they be there? Maybe.
Okay.
Time will tell. But for the top 5 here, I like it. I have no problem with the top 5 at all, based on what I seen last year, especially in playoff time. I don't disagree with this. The second tier, honestly, I don't either. I think the guys got it right in the coaches poll to start the season. I'm not mad at this.
Okay. All right. And next up, Will.
They got us in where top 5 is cool. I hate Notre Dame. We all know that, but they're a pretty good team, so can't really hate on that. Yeah, I think it's dope that Bama's still up there.
Okay. I mean, you're right ahead of Tennessee, right?
Oh, my team. Yeah, my team's ahead of Tennessee, behind SMU, behind Ole Miss, behind Michigan. So we'll see. This is going to change, obviously. I think we're gonna have a good season. I think we finished the season somewhere in the top 10, hopefully top 5, but we'll see.
Yeah, preseason polls don't actually matter. It's just
they don't mean a damn thing.
Pockets.
No, they don't mean a damn thing.
For me, I think.
Last year, all these teams last year, some capacity were, media hype, not media hype, but like, you airing about these teams. So I'm not mad at any of these teams being
okay. I think LSU being outside of the outside the top 5 is okay. I'm fine with it. Because it'll all even itself out at the end of the day. Like we got to play Clemson number 1. We have to play Bama. Like these teams on our schedule. It's fine. I am surprised by the ranking of Clemson with the monster defensive line they've got returning, a fifth-year senior coming back, like one of a top 5 draft pick at quarterback at least. Coming back, and they're outside the top 5. I think that's crazy.
They also got a top 5 receiving room in all of college. Maybe number 1, honestly.
Wait, what? Because of the conference, you said?
Oh, at the conference, absolutely. They're like you said, they have all the pieces. I agree with you on it, but we talk about the ACC here.
Yeah, so that gives you automatic into the dance, pretty much.
You got to prove themselves. We seen them in the game against. We seen them in games last year. They picked it up, but we seen that first game. That first game kind of told me the story of them last year. Though they competed and they played well, but this is why they did.
I also think to piggyback on Tuke's point, a lot of this is based on like you said earlier. All these teams had some kind of hype last year. We saw something from them last year. So it's based on their ACC schedule last year, and doesn't get as much love as maybe it should. But it ain't the SEC, so that's how.
I mean, to me, when I'm doing a ranking, I'm trying to find who's most likely to win a championship versus the least likely, and rank them in that order. Like that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it, but there is more to it. Part of it is how you performed in last season, and at least these preseason polls is part of how you performed last season and who you brought back. I mean, you did mention the 5th-year senior at quarterback, who's probably going to be a top 5 pick. That's somebody they're bringing back for sure, and the defense was great. So I understand what you're saying. But yeah, I just think I think there's other factors to it as well in terms of like. Who you're gonna like? If what you're gonna do is it's a weird conversation because a lot of you guys got to play each other. So somebody gonna be wrong. Somebody's gonna get knocked out.
Coach, think about this, baby.
I'm waiting. Y'all keep going. I'm waiting. I'm listening.
It's Jake's turn.
Coach don't like it. Coach don't like being the favorite.
Coach is last here.
I know.
Jake up next. Yes.
Yeah, no, world famous. Number 2, I'll take that. Not bad. Top three or 2 Big Ten schools makes sense. And I think it's going to definitely – I think there's a lot of recency bias with, Ohio State being 2. I mean, we are returning 2 of the best college football players. But at the same time, a lot of new all the way around, new defensive line almost a completely new offensive line. And brand new quarterback that's a little unknown. So, I mean, I do think it's – a little recency bias to put them up that high, but they are, the defending champs. They do have the 2 best college football players on that team that did return for another year. So I'm looking forward to the year. I don't have high hopes, but I know we can make a playoff run for sure.
And when you first spoke, Jake, you kept it super humble. You were like 2 of I think quite possibly the 2 best college football players in the nation this year are on your team. So yeah, I agree.
All right.
I try to keep it as humble as possible. This is
I saw that. I was giving you props for that. I like that.
Again,
no,
but
no,
I
this is
it is a preseason poll after all, though. So
yeah, this is August. This is time to write checks. Your team need to cash them.
That's
You know
such a
what I'm saying?
Louisiana mindset. That's such a Louisiana mindset. Like, no, we don't. Just
hey, we
Team
cashed
need
our
to cash
hey
them.
we
this
cashed
is
our
safe
check
Super
last
Bowl
year.
week. I get it.
Hey, we cashed our check last year. We won a championship because we spent so much money. Can we do it
Yeah,
again?
you can. Plenty of check.
Exactly. Be cocky, Jake. Hey. All right. Number 1, Texas.
So the immediate comment that I heard that brought my radar up, somebody I think was Dale and Will, says that top 25 rankings don't matter in preseason. I agree with one caveat though. It doesn't matter if you don't deliver. It's a recruiting tool. This is why the SEC is the SEC. Every year they have teams loaded in the top 25. The Big Ten, teams loaded in the top 25. Kids see that, want to be a part of that, and that's why it turns into a feeder system at that point in time. They want to be a part of that. You want to start high. All you got to do is not mess it up. Now, I've said before in the past, a lot of pressure. I don't like it.
I told you I wasn't gonna like it. I told y'all.
I don't like
being a favorite.
I like sneaking up on people, but
you're Texas. You literally can't sneak up on anyone.
Right. Texas, bro.
But I will say this. If for some reason they deliver, this is gonna wire to wire. Y'all look out. It's gonna be the place to be as long as it starts there.
Me and Jake went over schedules, and I got y'all losing a game or two, Coach. So give you the preface ahead of time. It happens.
That's what it is.
But coach, I do want to offer my handout to something to you. If this is actually how they end up ranking them to start the season 1 and 2, welcome to history. This is the first time ever the season opener is 1 versus 2.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Didn't know that. Fun fact, Jakey. Appreciate it.
So both
tonight.
Both teams will be officially part of history, and I couldn't be more excited for both programs because these are 2 damn good programs to have in the history books like that.
Official
fun fact, live from the whip.
Exactly.
Just don't ghost ride it.
I can't wait to get a better
goal.
headset on. I know I sound like I got mud in my mouth.
It's good stuff, Jake.
But
That's why we have you on the show.
I just pictured Jake bouncing the 6'4", walking beside the whip.
But it's going to be hard. It's like an unofficial rebuilding mode. New quarterback, essentially new backfield, damn sure new wide receivers.
Your offense is baby. That's what I was telling Jake. Very young. Very young.
Hold on, we're coming to each team.
Hey, you got to
individual outlook on the season, all that stuff. We're coming to that. We're coming. Okay. So yes, we are definitely starting off college football, and this is sponsored by the SEC Pub. And so we're gonna give you guys a deep dive, let you know about what's going on in the training camps of these different teams. You come to the SEC Pub, we put you in. This is how we do it on the SEC Pub, right? So we're gonna start off the SEC Pub edition of this part of the show here, right? We're talking college, yes.
Shameless plug.
Hey, I'm cool with the plug because honestly, it's one of my favorite shows to do. I love it.
It's a great show. It's a great show.
It's a great show. Great host.
This guy here.
kind of steps on all our Mondays, but it's a great show.
Hey, dislocated shoulder, Pat.
My elbow. It hurts.
So first off, we're going to talk about LSU here. Quick recruiting note. LSU just secured the 4-star defensive tackle Deuce Geralds, the number 2 overall defensive tackle, according to On3. And I'm liking where the offense, the way the defensive line recruiting is going there. Let's talk about actual camp. The star of camp so far has been Harold Perkins, the pass rusher. You can see him here going through drills. He got the coveted number 7 jersey last year, but towards ACL, out for the season real quick. This is his last season on campus. He's going to be playing that star position, and he recorded 2 sacks and got an interception off of Nussmeier doing 11 on 11s. Brian Kelly praising him. Also on the offense, Nick Anderson, the transfer we got from Oklahoma, looking pretty good with tough one-on-one catches. And Aaron Anderson, the wide receiver that we have returning from last year, he's dealing with some knee inflammation, which is not good to be dealing with so early in camp. Hopefully he'll be healed of that pretty soon. The concerns I can see has been the offensive line, because it looked like the defensive line, they could be monsters, but at this point in camp, every single defense is ahead of the offense. It's the way it is. But we are starting 4 new guys, and we have 1 guy switching positions from center to guard on the offensive line. So we're going to be breaking in a lot of new guys there, but they are talented as far as, star ranking, all that kind of stuff. So they should be good. You got to give them some time. They got to gel together and all that kind of stuff. So I've got faith in them. The big question mark has been number 2 quarterback. The transfer we got from Mississippi State, he put up pretty good numbers at Mississippi State during the time he started, but he has not been consistent with his accuracy in practice, and that leaves me concerned, because we got a lot of talent out there at receiver. We need somebody to be able to give him the ball if Nuss goes down. So that's all I got for LSU. And we can move forward to BC.
The season's just about there. BC completing their 4th, offense, defense practice, together, which is definitely bringing some great noise. Couple things that I have on my Eagles. First off, we're young, maybe older some spots, but we're bringing some people in. Obviously, everybody is. They're freshmen. So 3 freshmen to watch on the BC football team. 3 guys that have been exceptionally well in these practices. Sterling Sanders, defensive lineman, comes out of South Carolina, was a 4-star recruit by 24/7 Sports. He did commit to Georgia, but he's going to ship up going to Boston College. You have Dawson Pogue, wide receiver. Bill O'Ryan is raving about this man in regards to his transition over there to play in the pro-style offense that he will be provided. And I think that's kind of been the uptick for BC. We have to continue to get players and then obviously develop them. And like I said a couple years ago, with this coach now, I feel like we're going to do that. The question is, can we compete against other teams? I felt like we did that last year. So Dawson Poole on that side, along with tight end. He's not a freshman though. Man, is poised this season to be probably the best offensive player on the team, and that is Jeremiah Franklin, their tight end. Showed some flashes last year. This year, Bill Ryan's hoping that he just pulls up strong. Make things easier for the quarterbacks who are playing or may not play. We'll see how that is by the end of training camp. But along in that, man, BC, I can't wait for the season. And part of the SEC pub, I can be part of the show. So yes,
you gonna go there repping Vandy?
Yeah, no, I can't. If you're gonna put BC and give BC some time, if you want me to do Vandy stuff, sometimes I'll do it well. I'll do that.
BC is
playing bad. When BC's playing bad, we got to change it to Vanderbilt.
That'll be quick.
All right. Well, let's move on to another update. Let's go to Florida
You
and
heard?
get an update from Will.
How we doing, folks? All right. I got a bunch of stuff that I'm happy about. So Billy Napier seemed to think that this is the deepest wide receiver group that we've had since he's been here. I tend to agree. We went out and got Sturdivant from who was UCLA's best receiver. Had a rough season. I think he was fighting off injury. He only played like 6 games. Had 100 yards in 2 games. But it's UCLA. They didn't have a quarterback. They do now, but I don't know what the rest of the team. So I love our offense. I love what they're doing. Lagway is poised to have himself a Heisman-esque season, hopefully. Running back, me and Coach saw this man live, Jaden Ball. He was a huge part of why we even looked like we were kind of in that game. So yeah, our defense is always going to be a pretty good unit out there. It usually is. I like what we're bringing to the table this year. I really do. I think we have, I wouldn't say roster-wise we're anywhere necessarily near the Texases and Ohio States and even Clemson, as we talked about. But after those 3 teams, and maybe Penn State, after those 3 or 4 teams, I put our roster up against any team in the nation, and I would not be worried or scared that we may not win that game. So this is ironically kind of a make or break year for Billy Napier. I thought it should have been break.
Like what he's doing so far.
I do like some of the moves he's made. I have to give him that. Y'all know I'm not a big fan, but he's been building. He's been building something. And like Coach always points out, which I like to conveniently ignore, we were competitive in every game last year. Like we fought, even when it didn't look like we were going to win or we weren't going to win. We fought in every game. Injuries, beat up. So yeah, but hey, I'm big on receivers because of the way the league is now. And man, we got a nice room. Watch out for Tank Hawkins, man. Speedy little mofo. Remind me of a guy like Trenton Holiday or like them little guys who used to be on LSU all the time. Very much like that. He's going to be a playmaker, and he's not even in the top 3 of our receiver room, but he's going to be a gadget guy. When he comes in, if you don't find number 10, it's going to be 6. So I like our team.
There we go. That's Florida. Let's get to Ohio State, the defending champs. Jake.
Yeah, we're coming into the season with 2 new coordinators. We've got a brand new offense and defensive coordinator, but the offensive coordinator is a guy that's, he's been there a while. Brian Hartline. I'm looking forward to see what his offense looks like because he's trained up all these great wide receivers at wide receiver U for years. And I think the offense is going to flourish just as much. And actually, because Will kind of gave me the idea to research it a little bit, this quarterback battle between Lincoln Kienholz and Julian Sain is a lot tighter than I thought it was. They're basically listed on the depth chart as 1A and 1B. So it's going to be interesting to see who ends up starting the season. I still think it's going to be Julian Sain, but knowing that there's a guy right behind him that can do the same thing is going to be it's great to see. You always like to have quarterback battles. It just makes the players better. Other than that, I do like Coach mentioned that he's got some babies on his wide receiver staff, and the thing that we have, which is great, is having a bunch of aged corners. Not aged in a bad way, but we have veteran cornerbacks. Two of our starting cornerbacks are a senior and a junior. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the defense does. Even though we have a new defensive coordinator, we have seasoned guys that are ready to go. The only thing that I have that's worrisome is the defensive line because it's a whole new D-line. But other than that, I don't have much else on Ohio State.
Okay. All right.
Ain't one of them corners your favorite holding corner? Ibanescu or whatever his name is.
Hey, look, Jeremiah Smith is as great as he is because Igbinosun holds them and destroys them on every play during practice.
Makes them work in practice by holding. I love it.
So they as much as he gets dragged on and held down by one guy during practice, it makes them that much better and ready for the regular teams that have a bunch of soft corners.
I like it.
Okay, and the number one team
Chaos.
in the land, Texas. Coach.
It's a one-man team. It's a one-man team.
Okay.
Let me stop.
But
Offensively, maybe.
No, I'm just
And we're going to talk about this one man after
Dale has
Coach
a purpose
is
to spit
done
his head.
with his stuff. So go ahead, Coach.
So interesting that you gentlemen say that. One man team. Now, Jake said we are pretty young at the wide receiver position. But the one guy that did come back was probably one of the most impactful wide receivers on that team last year, and Ryan Ringo. He's a sophomore. He's back. DeAndre Moore is back. So they're very young in that. The running back room is where I am really excited.
Backsy.
We got Wisner, who did his thing last year. He got stronger as the season went on. He's a junior. But people forget he was the third back going into the season last year. The starter got hurt right before the season started. C.J. Baxter is back. And I like that. Still got Gibson in there. And then you got a freshman coming in Simmons. So I'm really liking the running back room. If Arch goes down, it gets Harry in a hurry.
Okay. All right.
Because he's going to be the one that, he's the captain of that ship. I'm a little bit concerned about the offensive line. We lost a lot on that line last year. We lost.
How many new starters?
At least 4.
I think 4, yeah. And
Same boat then.
Same boat. Now, the offense, got some question marks there because of the unknown. Defensively, I'm liking that. We lost some people, but my guy coming back. He's gonna got stronger. He don't put on some more weight. He will play on Sundays in Colin Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming back.
Nice.
Anthony Hill, probably some considered the best linebacker in the nation right now. He's playing on Sundays. Definitely a first-round pick as well. Sideline to sideline. He's out there. So I'm really liking the linebacking core. Defensive linemen, we got a lot of transfers that came in. Taffy came back, which was surprising. He's a redshirt senior. But Taffy, Will saw him. He laid out some big hits out there.
Take that laugh, Taffy.
But now, from a recruiting standpoint, I like what we're doing so far. Got 3 5-stars locked up already for next year. We got Deal Bell. Some people know, it depends on what publication you go to, got him as a number 1 recruit. But the one I'm looking at has him at number 10. But he is a 5-star.
Those are verbal, though, right?
These are verbal. They're non-binding. They can't sign the binding ones. They couldn't officially get the letter until the 1st, I think, is when they could officially give them, the actual scholarship offer. But they're non-binding until February, if I'm not mistaken.
No, December, National Signing Day, December.
Tuke.
Okay.
No, Tuke. Yeah, your next quarterback's already on the roster. Sorry.
Then we now the recruit I'm really pumped about, and I'm surprised. Tyler Atkinson, linebacker. He actually was the Georgia Player of the Year last year. He's going back 6'2", 210. They got him right out of Georgia's backyard, which shocked me. But this is what I've been saying. Once the winning starts, we getting y'all's recruits from your best states. You can count on it. And then we got the 5-star athlete, Jermaine Bishop out of Willis, Texas. He's coming up. He's actually, if I'm not mistaken, that's the hometown of Will's quarterback.
What's that?
Willis?
Yeah, Willis, Texas.
So
Willis.
Getting Jermaine Bishop. We got an edge rusher out of California, 6'5", 250. I like that. Got another run now. we got Derek Cooper. I saw on social media, everybody just anxiously waiting. We want Derek Cooper. We want Derek Cooper. This guy's supposed to be a game changer. And he's out of Florida. So we got him.
Wide receiver?
No, running back.
Trader.
Monday, Cleveland, defensive lineman out of Alabama. We got a Miami kid coming in. We got a kid from Monroe, Louisiana coming in. North Carolina, Mississippi. Y'all see the theme here. So I'm loving what we're doing.
We see the theme. Shaking the money trees.
Sure. Sure.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
That's fine.
Well, sure. Okay. So you feeling good about your prospects of the season here, Coach? So?
I'm nervous. I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yo, he says that. He says that, but he did 5 minutes on next season, not even the season coming. He did.
What I'm more curious about is that when Will and I were talking about schedules and where we think we're going to get wins and losses, I said Ohio State was losing in the first game of the season. I'm interested to see what Coach has to say about that game. You think you're going to beat us?
I think we owe y'all some give back. I think the only advantage that we do have though is the unknown portion. We got so many new starters on offense, but it can be to our detriment. But I'm curious on how we plan to attack your new defensive coordinator.
Listen, I gotta look at these odds real quick. See what the odds are for the
Ohio
game.
State winning that game.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be good. Give me the odds.
I think both of those
It's
teams
not
are
an early
stacked.
line out there somewhere.
I think both of those teams are stacked, but I think
So is that the
entire
Cotton
offense
Bowl, correct? That's the game. That's the Cotton Bowl, correct?
Second,
No, it's in Ohio. Where's it at? Ohio State?
in Ohio State, yes, sir.
Okay,
that's why I picked it.
Is this the...
National championship was not national, but like the college playoff.
Okay.
When they play that?
I was reading the wrong.
Semifinals.
I was reading the wrong thing. I got this now. So now I have the FanDuel odds here. Ohio State is a slight favorite, minus 138. Spread is 2.5. So they're minus 2.5. And
That's a home team spread.
Texas cheap 1 plus 116 on the money line. Over under 47.5.
Which means they basically did that games even. That's a home team money line.
Which means they're giving Ohio the respect, and they got the home. So obviously, home is 3. They got the 3.
Right.
Yeah, this is for me. Coach, hey, your Texas boys can come back and win a national championship. I'm gonna say this right now. This is the Super Bowl first game off the top, just because Ohio State's the champions, and there's a lot just in this game. And mind you still got like 10, 11 games to play in the season. But this one's going to be so microscoped between both teams because of the money trees, the conferences, number 1 versus number 2 you mentioned earlier. And it's the tight money line. So everybody's going to be across the board. So what fan base can teeter the seesaw? Because at the end of the day, that's the team that's going to win. Because Vegas, at the end of the day, is a piece of the pie.
Yeah, always.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna go Texas.
I think looking at the schedule, there are 3 games that worry me on here.
First game.
Ohio State, Florida at home,
Play job tough,
and Oklahoma. Got a coach on the hot seat. New quarterback coming in there. They got a little bit of shuffling on their staff. So we don't know what to expect.
Y'all go whoop on Oklahoma, I think. I think it's good. I think you're going to whoop on them. But the other 2 games.
I would be worried about Vanderbilt if it was in Vanderbilt. And,
secret love for Vandy on this show. I hope they see it.
And I think we get Georgia this year at home.
We got y'all.
It's a tough one. But at y'all place, yeah, I like it.
No, it's in Georgia.
Oh, tougher. Much tougher. But Gunner Stockton.
Georgia game is gonna be that's probably one of the toughest games on the schedule there. In my opinion.
That's defense. They may not even need the offenses on the field. Let the defenses play.
Yeah, it's gonna be a defensive battle, I think.
Right.
Good old 3-6 game, like yo.
So that's what I see happening with that game. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get back into. Yeah, let's get back into the show here. Dang on it. I was trying to do something.
You're doing great.
Workout. So we're gonna move on.
I'm ready.
Hey, tap in, man. Watch this.
No, I just had an idea while y'all were talking. And I thought I could do it, and it didn't work out. So, but anyway, football is back.
Yes, it is.
And that is right. First, we talked about the Hall of Fame game, which kicks off everything. You watch about the first 5 minutes of it, and then you start watching something else because you don't know
what happened. Exactly what happened.
But oh crap! I'm sorry. We have to go back to Texas. My bad.
Oh,
I totally forgot about the discussion I wanted to have here. Was should Arch Manning start 2 seasons in college before going pro?
Absolutely.
Now, me and Will started this discussion over, the IM and all this kind of stuff, and we're going back and forth with it because my thoughts are NFL teams, they invest a lot of money. If you're talking about first round type money into a player, you want to see at least 2 years of them, starting. Not saying you won't get drafted, but in that top 10, first round or whatever, like I think you need to be a 2-year starter at least. Let's go around the room and let's get everybody's opinion on that. Let's two.
First off, I would ask, based on this will be basically not season 2. This will be 1.5. But have you seen? Not enough? But have you guys seen anything that would prove that he has to stay another year? So far,
I mean, I didn't see anything that's like, wow, this guy is the next coming.
Okay. I mean, that's respectable too. And then given the situation, and that's why I was kind of saying last year that, you can't keep bouncing back and forth between him and Ewers because, that can kind of fuck shit up too. But I'm happy that this year he's going to be the head hound guy and Ewers, didn't come back and do all this crazy stuff, But, man, listen here. You already know my stance on it. Manning, Texas, look at how he's coming out there right now. He looks bigger than both Mannings. May not have the game with him right now, but yeah, he's ready for Sundays. And if he's not, guess who's going to make him ready at some point at the end of this year? The media, the market, if he balls out. My prediction is he does good enough to be drafted next year. He'll be playing on Sundays.
Jake?
Miss.
Good. Yeah, I'd say yeah. Why not? Especially if this season doesn't go as it's supposed to go. Why not stay for another year? But I mean, if he goes out there and has a Heisman type season, what's the point of him even staying?
Okay.
So I feel like if he goes out there, balls out, I mean, heck, even wins a national championship, there's really no reason for him to stay an extra year because you're just taking a year away from the pros of your career. So depending on how the season goes, then yeah, we'll see.
Okay, Will?
Again, in theory, Dale, I agree with you. You gotta play. You should probably play 2 seasons at least. But I think there is unique cases. I think Texas was fully ready to start him last year, but Ewers came back. And they rode with Ewers because they had high aspirations and a guy who was a veteran in college football. might as well rock with him. And it proved out to be probably the best choice, honestly. I mean, y'all had a great season, Texas did. That being said, part of the reason you want guys to stay the second year of starting is mostly because that's 3 years in college, maybe 4 if you redshirt. And yes, it's about playing the field, but that's the thing about all of this. It's funny how it works. A lot of what gets you drafted isn't on the field stuff. It's the makeup of a quarterback. It's the what are your measurables, height, size, weight, all that. He's already checked off all the boxes except for we actually have to see him play. And here's another aspect that I think isn't really considered a lot. He's in the SEC. He's not in the pack. He's not in the WAC. He's in the SEC. So if he comes out, and he's been there already for 3 years, this will be his 3rd year by the end of this year. So he's already been studying some of the best offenses and defenses in college football. He's been there. He's been learning from some of the best coaches in college football. And he's been in pro-level camps since he could walk. He's a Manning. All that adds up to me. If he has a good season this year, if y'all do what y'all want to do, y'all don't even got to win it all. If he's sitting in one of them chairs for the Heisman Trophy, if he gets invited to sit in one of them chairs, I say he's gone. I don't know why he would stay. I don't. Unless he really has the pride and wants to put up some more numbers and he wants to try to get that ring if they don't get it. I can understand that. But yeah, I just think I don't know how much else he can learn outside of just play this season and then go be with NFL coaches. I also think it matters how the NFL shakes down. Who gets that first pick? Who has that second pick and third pick? That'll be a heavy part of what he decides. But yeah, no matter what, he's going to end up on a bad team. That's how it works.
That's how it works. Yes.
that's how it works.
Yes. Coach, let me come to you. But why didn't the coach start Manning last year?
I hate this question so much.
Loyalty. And that's to a fault. Loyalty to a fault. He think he felt like he owed it to you.
Okay.
But you know me, I was calling for the switch like game 3 or 4.
Yes, he was. You were sus even going into the season. Like
I just
it's yours.
He's that Prescott.
Ooh. Moment of silence.
That's why
I think well, way stuff going, it might end up being that way. But I think that like some of you, I think Will might have said it, depending on who's got those top picks, would decide ultimately if he comes out. Because you got to remember, like he said, he's a Manning. They've done it before with Eli. They will dictate where they want to go. If it ain't looking right, or they're hearing the wrong thing, they'll force the hand. They're Mannings.
Right back in Texas.
Yeah. And I think one thing that a lot of people, unless you follow the team, you probably won't be knowledgeable to, is he enjoys just being an average guy. He hangs out with his teammates. They say he's a normal guy on campus, even though everybody knows who he is.
Very Eli.
And yeah, very Eli. And he enjoys the college atmosphere. And I don't think they're going to be in a rush to just throw him out there just because he's not going. He doesn't want for money.
Mm-hmm.
It's a unique situation for them to be into. I think they've got their ear close to see what's kind of what's going on. They're going to be watching the NFL all season to see how the standings are shaking out. There's a lot of determining factors that could prevent him to either stay or go, and we won't know until that ultimately that time comes. As far as it's kind of I guess people uniquely just love to hate. Like the amount of hate. I know it's Texas and things like that, but he's not out there throwing the money signs like Menzel. You don't hear anything bad about him. He's a humble kid, but he gets so much hate because of the team that he plays for.
Oh, you think that's all it is?
No, he gets hate because
it's a nepo thing. It's a nepo thing too, though. They feel like
he's a man. He gets hate
to death. Yeah.
But how is it a nepo thing though? It's because he went to UT out of the blue. They were kind of holding around, but it shocked everybody.
It's a nepo thing for what you said earlier, Coach. It's the pro style camps at the age of 6, and like you having the family toolage of a fucking lovely QB family
legacy.
And they're gonna call it that because if we're gonna say the same thing about Bronny and the same thing about everybody else that nepotism's kings, we have to talk about it, Archie. I think it doesn't get talked about like that. I think it's more because we know Arthur Mann has touched the NFL. We know he's gonna touch it, so that's why there's hate. You know what I'm saying? And then people want to know why. As they're saying, he should play 2 years. So everything connects to all we're saying. We may have different points, but at the end of the day, all circles to him. Everything that we're saying is all the above here. But like Will said, he has to go out there and play. Like you said, Coach, he has to go out there and perform. He has to go out there and do his thing. Good, simple year. He's out. If he has a bad year, he might want to dance at the parties a little bit more and improve his game.
A bad season, he comes back. Like if it doesn't go well, that he comes back. And if they just barely lose in the Natty, he comes back because he's that type of kid. He gonna be like, yo, now we could do this. And especially knowing everything we said about how young the offense is, he gonna be like, oh, another year with all these fellas, we gonna do some damage next year. So he'll
and Wingo are very tight.
Yeah, and that checks out. Wingo's gonna be his star guy, so he better be tight with that, man. Arch is, first of all, he's the biggest legacy in all of college football since Manning himself, since Peyton. He's the biggest legacy. And then he's also not even close. It's even a bigger gap. The biggest legacy ever during the NIL era. Like the biggest legacy during the NIL era. So, I just think it's going to be a fascinating thing. But like I said, if he balls and they win it, I just don't know why he'd come back. Like it'd be crazy.
Okay. All right.
I want to be honest. I don't think any of us actually answered Dale's question though, because his question was more about like, in general, like should quarterbacks play the 2 years before going?
No.
And I think the answer that we kind of gave him indirectly was it's situational.
Yeah, it's situation. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got from you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I just wanted to clear it up.
And now, especially with these bigger programs, they generally have a pretty dominant or potentially dominant pro prospect in the quarterback position and a guy in the waiting usually. Mm-hmm. Or a guy that transfers to meet, how the transfers that's going on. So it is a unique situation. So I think, like you said, it's situational. But I also think that do these NFL franchises have the patience? But you think about it, though, just off the top of your head, how many teams out there are actually looking for a franchise quarterback right now?
Every one of them, except for like the top 5 quarterbacks.
Right? Like at least 16.
But I see what you mean, though. Like aggressively for a top 5 pick, that's different. Yeah.
So you think it's that many, Dale?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
What was his number?
16.
Because of the mindset of fans. The fan mindset is we want Jesus at quarterback. If we don't have Jesus at quarterback,
that's from a fan.
keep drafting from an
organizational standpoint
until we get it.
What a fan thinks about it. I'm talking about from an organizational standpoint. Because you guys think about it.
Hey yo.
Well, just for like a little bit of an example, we've jokingly thrown around a couple times tonight Dallas moving on from Dak.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
That's a decent quarterback.
Example.
That's a decent quarterback. But it's a conversation.
He's not Jesus at quarterback though.
He's not Jesus.
Anybody that just signed a deal at this point right now is exempt from that list. They could be replaced.
They can be
But
replaced, but
I'm gonna say anybody that got paid this year are on the list with the top 5 QBs. So Dak is in that window where he's still in contract, but he's replaceable. So
And
yeah,
I
there
agree.
was 16 teams. Agree with that.
And I agree too. But even Atlanta spent $180 million and then drafted a guy top 10. Like I thought it was something like that. It was something crazy high.
Why did they draft a quarterback after they signed an okay guy? What they looking for?
Jesus. They need Jesus.
That's what they doing.
They want their Messiah under center. Also, just for fun about how the sausage is made, this whole conversation was after midnight between me and Dale. It was like a 40-minute convo. And we were like halfway, toward the end of it, I'm like, yo, this got to be a topic, man. We got to do this.
Yeah, that's good
just
stuff.
2 of us did a half an hour, 35 minutes of this. So, yeah, good stuff.
You're right.
I'm looking. I count 8 teams that I know for sure right now are looking for a franchise quarterback.
Okay, so you look. So, all right, so run them right quick.
You got Miami. I don't think they paid to him, but they really sold on to him.
Yeah, that sell is dwindling. That sale, there's buyers are more than that sale.
Yeah, absolutely. The Jets are looking for a franchise quarterback.
100%. Guy, he's 2 for 8 in training camp.
The Bengals, the Steelers.
Oh, Bengals.
Wait, the Bengals.
I mean,
No,
the Browns.
Browns. Yes, Browns. Yes,
Browns.
Browns.
Steelers. The
Mhm.
Colts.
Yes.
The Raiders.
Yes.
That's in the AFC. In the NFC,
That's it. 7 in the
Hey, look, Tennessee might be back at it because they might figure out Cam Ward, not Jesus.
I think they married to Ward for at least 3 years.
yes. That's not move the goalpost there. So how many is that? 6?
At 6.
Okay. Then in the NFC, you got. Let me see. New Orleans,
Yeah.
Obviously.
and Seattle.
Oh no! I think the Panthers, if Archer's there, will take it.
Yeah.
100%.
Panthers
100%.
got question marks.
I also think that if Pennick doesn't light the world on fire, there's no reason they wouldn't draft an Arch Manning if he's there and they have the chance. And that's not even me looking at all the teams. I can do that right quick.
Minnesota.
Oh no, because they
got Jay.
I know.
They have yet.
I
Y'all
know
changing the
would have to-
narrative. If you're in an organization, your owner is not going to let you keep running out there taking quarterbacks over and over again. You won't be there very long.
No, not keep doing it, but you could, if you're just not sold on this guy, you can do it once.
It's got to be
that with Josh.
but it's going to probably have to be with these contracts. It's going to have to be a generational talent. If you got a quarterback you took in the first round or even a high second round pick, you're married to the guy for at least 3 to 4 years.
Seattle, what aren't they one? And you said Seattle, right?
I said yes, sir.
Now I know this is a unique case, but the Cardinals took Josh Rosen number 1, and the next year took Kyler Murray.
But Kyler Murray was considered as a generational talent.
Oh, I don't think he was.
Really?
No, you know what?
I mean, coming off Heisman though. He was coming off Heisman.
But plenty of guys win the Heisman that aren't even close to generational. He's 5'10", nothing generational about 5'10".
He was coming off the Heisman. He was Deion Sanders on the offense on the field. Using no.
Let me tell you why.
And speed.
I get maybe thinking we can agree to disagree about him being generational. I think the real reason they took him is because his coach was there.
But they knew they had to pick. He wasn't hired until they knew they had to pick.
Yeah, but I don't think they hired him.
And they hired his coach, who was a failed head coach at Tech and an offensive coordinator at A&M that hadn't proven anything, but he's a head coach because they knew his quarterback was coming in.
Yeah,
that's what you do with a generational talent.
But I think that's a marriage of situations. I think they were like, oh, this is a really talented quarterback, and we can get his coach. We can marry them together and maybe make it generate. Generational is steep for that midget. I love them coming out, but that's whew.
Okay.
And we all had high hopes for him until the COD stories came out,
Right.
and the health issues came up.
Yes.
Before that, we were all excited to see what he could do at the next level.
But
And
he's on his second coach. He's
like
on his
watching
second coach, and his time is coming near. If he doesn't produce,
He's right there with Sunshine.
And here's another thing. You know, another team who I don't think, I mean, they wouldn't be in this situation unless something catastrophic happened. I don't think Detroit would turn down Arch.
I don't. That's a stretch.
I don't think they look. I like Goff.
Camel might be on the ropes this year.
Hey,
what?
And that's a
What?
Focus coordinators.
Yeah.
No coordinators.
Well, yes, of course.
Identity of that team.
Yes.
Oh, we got the North tonight. We got the North tonight, fellas. So chime in.
Also,
bring this in. Bring this in here.
Also, Rams. You don't think the Rams would?
Who hired those coordinators though?
Stafford's getting old. Yeah. Fair.
Like, you got to give the guy the benefit of the doubt here. Maybe he knows what he wants, and he's doing a good job with it. So yeah.
Also, are we all just like so high on Jackson Dart that if they're in that position again, they wouldn't pick? Yeah, I think it's closer to 16 than it is the
New York,
7 or 8 or 10.
Both New Yorks is going to be in the running,
especially the Giants, because that's Manning territory already.
That's what they do.
Didn't they trade
draft
up
quarterbacks.
to get Jackson Dart?
Yeah, but he's Jackson Dart. It's
they
not.
Can't stop drafting quarterbacks up there.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, drafting a quarterback is, in the end, yeah, there's a science to it, somewhat of a science, but it's still a gamble. And if you crap out, what is gambling about? You don't just leave the table.
I'm telling you the philosophy.
Yeah, you don't just leave the table.
You just keep pulling the trigger and hope you get Jesus that quarterback. That's it. That's the philosophy.
Flash.
Jesus,
I hate it. I hate it so
Jesus
much.
That quarterback is gonna live on this podcast for a long time. I like.
Already had Jesus that quarterback. He retired. His name's Tom Brady. Never be another one again.
I don't know.
No. The top tier Mahomes
will not be another Jesus.
Allen,
Patrick Mahomes is close to Jesus, but he ain't Tom Brady. Tom Brady, Jesus.
Well, to be fair,
those are the only guys that's not looking for a quarterback. Really.
Pace wise, he's right there with Brady, and that's just with rings. Numbers, he's ahead of Brady at this stage of their career. So
I'm going to say this though. Brady wasn't talked about on the helm of edge of career probably until he hit Tampa and then he won one. They're here now talking slap about Mahomes. He ain't even in the year 8, 9 yet. They over here trying to wait for
you just sold a whole bunch of wolf tickets on that one. Brady was already talking about being the GOAT by his third one. Because of what he was doing.
Brady, who? Mahomes?
No, Brady. Brady was already by the time he won his third one, they were like, oh no, this early winning 3, he's in GOAT conversation. They were comparing him to Montana, all that.
No, but what I'm saying is Brady, I felt like it didn't take for people to say that Brady was off the helm until he signed with Tampa and he won one. So
you mean off?
Patrick Mahomes. I'm saying Patrick Mahomes right now, in terms of like GOAT status for Jesus. They want Patrick to fall right now. Tom was on top forever.
Well, they always want you to fall though. They always
always. Yes.
Tom at 40 was busting ass.
That's the story.
Yeah, that's why to go.
All right. The Hall of Fame game happened. Like I said, we watched 5 minutes of it. The result, 37-7, Chargers over the Lions. If you bet on that, you got serious problems. Please seek help.
Just add Toot next time, will you?
I did not. I refuse to.
All right.
Though that overlook nice in the hit.
In other news, we have a new Hall of Fame class coming in, so that means new guys are eligible, and these are some first-time eligible people. And I want everybody to pick 5 off this list. Let's start with you two.
Larry Fitzgerald and Drew Brees. Obviously, Drew Brees.
Locks. Obviously, Larry.
I would say, that's a crazy list. Frank Gore, possibly. Jason Witten. That's 4, right? And I'll go somebody off the bottom here. No, I will not. I'll go somebody at the bottom. I'll go. This is tough. All these people are not Hall of Fame worthy, I feel right now, but that's just me. Maybe Olsen. No, not Olsen. If not Olsen, then maybe a Pouncey. I don't know. Phillip Rivers could end up getting in. But these are first-time guys, right? So these guys
these are all first-time guys on the list.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm not mad at my 5.
I got a quick 5 if you want me to go.
Go
ahead.
Larry, Drew, Phillip, Frank Gore, and Gostowski.
Oh, my God. This dude picked the kicker.
I did.
I'm not mad at you for that pick.
Get out
of here. I did. Man's a champion hitting clutch kicks, bro. Come on.
Jake.
It wasn't Jake's turn. Don't do that.
Also, why is Alex Smith on this list? Can I rant?
He's a first-time eligible. That's all it is.
Yeah, first-time eligible. He is not sniffing the Hall of Fame. It's Alex Smith, y'all.
It's just eligible. That's all.
Hey,
was he going? They gonna put his leg as a bust? Just mangled up. Just.
Alex, I'm sorry you're hearing this. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Nah, he's a warrior for that though.
If Rivers gets in as a first ballot guy, the NFL is corrupt.
Why? See, it's funny he say that.
Wrong.
But then he'll probably turn around and be like, yeah, Eli should like first ballot, like because Eli won too, but like statistically, Rivers was superior.
Okay. I'm there.
Just didn't have a hot defense.
For me, Larry, Drew, Whitney, Gore.
Okay.
One more?
Yeah. 5.
I know what Jake's gonna do.
I know what Jake's gonna do, and it's agreeable too.
No, one of my picks, you guys are gonna say, "Wow, really?"
Yeah, I know.
You're predictable.
I see the name. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, but that's
he
obvious.
just can't be first ballot.
Is it that obvious, Coach? Is it that obvious? You always cut it to me straight.
What's that?
They say that there's one name on this list. Of course, I'm going to say it.
Oh, yeah, your man crush.
Like literally.
And I can't think of the fifth one. I'm having trouble saying I see somebody on this list that's locked in.
Yeah.
Not even Desi Des?
Oh! No. He want to fight Mickey Minaj's husband.
I'm surprised he didn't go there.
First of all, 2 Cowboys ain't going in.
Okay.
Witten goes in for sure, though.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Okay. Jake?
Larry and Drew are definites. Period. I mean, I'd even go, even though I know they're highlighting, it's kind of cheating, but Frank Gore's a lock himself. I mean, it's simple. Obviously, Julian Edelman. And the fifth one that I have, and this is the one that Will thinks I'm predictable. I really wish I'd know what he thinks that I'm about to say, but I'm gonna beat him to it. Thomas Davis. Need to get a defensive player in there. This guy played through.
I like Thomas too.
He recovered from 3 different ACL injuries in his career and still put up great numbers throughout a linebacker's career. And he played, back when defense really won championships. So it's those are my 5. And I felt like the thing that a lot of us did throughout this, even though there's not very many to pick from on here. There's a few, but not many. But there's only one that sticks out. I haven't heard anyone pick a defensive player, and I think Thomas Davis is very deserving.
I really think, honestly, that at some point, I don't know if it's first, I can see second or third. I can see Edelman getting in. He's going to be a Hall of Famer.
If he doesn't, it's a bigger travesty than anything. Like the only thing
based on the history of the
Woody
game.
would be the only one more ridiculous.
Don't bring that up. That's a sore subject with me.
I know. Is he out? Like he's done now?
Nah, I think he's still eligible, but he's getting pretty close where he's got to go to the senior committee.
Who you talking about?
Darren Woodson.
Oh,
Travesty, man. Travesty.
Yeah, it's crazy. especially when you look at the numbers compared to others. Like,
Almost just for Jamie, I did almost say Geno Atkins, but he didn't do enough, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right,
Big
let's
boys, you
get
kind of got to win.
NFL news, rumors. Dolphins signed Zach Zeiler to a 3-year extension, plus about $68 million. Noah Fant signs with the Bengals. Robbie Chosen signs with the 49ers.
Huge pickup for the Bengals.
Huh?
Huge pickup for the Bengals. Noah Fant in that offense going to be wide open, running down the middle of the field the entire season.
Yeah. The Colts running back Sullivan Ahmad was carted off with a severe lower leg injury.
Is this real?
Drop tackle.
Yep. They signed him.
Yo, the Browns going to be the Browns forever.
Oh, the Browns signed Tyler Huntley. What?
As if they didn't have
Right,
QBs in that room. Oh, my God.
They put out their depth chart today. First on the depth chart, of course, is Joe Flacco. Second is Pickett. Third is Gabriel. And fourth is Sanders.
And 5 is Watson. And
Here's
Five
the
is
thing.
Huntley.
5 is Huntley.
Sanders
Oh,
will not make it to their practice squad.
Yeah.
you don't think he's going to make the team at all?
If he's fourth on the depth chart right now, I don't see them carrying 4 quarterbacks.
Yes, outrageous.
Well, you know what? It is Cleveland.
Let's revisit.
They talk about it. They did talk about it.
They might need a running back very, very hard and extreme, but they'll keep 4 quarterbacks and only 2 running backs.
Guys can get picked off the practice squad, right? If they put him on practice, if they put him on practice squad, I feel like a couple teams should be snatching them up.
Think about the practice squad. You can only claim them off the practice squad if you put them on your 53-man roster.
And there's some teams that don't have 6 quarterbacks like the Browns that might do it.
Yep.
I say that Shador ends up in the top 3 of the depth chart at least by the time the season starts.
Oh, he's leapfrogging, huh?
Yep. There's no way Gabriel stays over him. There's no way.
I don't even think it's that. I think they're gonna beat out Pickett.
They go what?
Yeah, Pickett has to go. They're holding on as long as they can to justify that they traded any kind of asset for him. But eventually they're gonna have to move on because that's a dumb pickup. Like, I don't even know why they did that.
Maybe they got a trade in the works, and that's why they picked up Huntley.
Oh, for one. Oh, I like that. Yeah, for one of the other guys. Yeah, I can see that.
The Eagles still getting better. You see?
How long are they landlocked in that Watson deal? Holy.
Oh yeah. The Bengals, Trey Hendrickson is still seeking an extension, and he's sitting in at practice. So
Bengals are
I don't know if this
trash
ever gonna happen. They did sign Samar Stewart. So
It is.
get that done. Also sitting out of practice is James Cook. He's seeking an extension.
This is where it gets interesting here, because I'm gonna say this right now. Though we vital for the Bills and the Bills have to deal with that decision, I don't think he's worth that. You better sit your and play football, but I can't say that because eventually the Bills will have to pay him, because when you come with offensive pieces on their team, he's probably in the top 2 or 3. So yeah, you're gonna have to pay that man.
But he got 3 things. He got 3 points of leverage. One, he was I think he led the league in rushing yards last year, I believe, or he's like top 2. 2, he's still young. He's still a young player, a young running back. And then 3, he's been their best running back for a while, like in a while that they've had. So 3 points of contention that should favor him, but he's still got to remember what position he plays.
Steve McNair, man. I put that man in the hall.
Okay.
Oh, Lynchy going in.
Lynch might have to play the waiting game, but he'll get it.
Oh, damn. Two deceased on this list. We got McNair and Demaryius Thomas. Rough.
Oh, what's this?
These are the guys who should be eligible next year. Is that what this is?
No, these are guys that are who are also eligible for the 20.
Oh, also eligible. Oh,
Okay.
how is Marshawn not in yet? That's wild.
Yeah, it's a tough job, man.
BC,
That's why so many people in.
BC.
Why they old?
Luke should be in. Oh,
I want
but
to let 5 in, right? At a time.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Top 5 Panthers all time.
So,
Antoine
All right.
Bethea ain't getting in. Khalib ain't getting in. Urquhart.
let's talk
Khalib ain't never getting in.
AFC North.
I agree.
The teams that were part of Hard Knocks in season last
Go in
year.
immediately.
I think one of the good ways we can preview the division is if we talk about where we would rank the quarterbacks. Also, we can rank the division outcome, like the way we're going to finish. And if we got time, let's do like wide receivers and stuff. I sent y'all a little link here just to get an idea of what PFF thinks about every position there is out there. So let's start off with ranking the quarterbacks in the AFC North. Coach, let's start off with you this time. How would you rank the quarterbacks in AFC North?
AFC North, I would go Burrows first, Lamar second. By default, Aaron Rodgers third.
Right.
Whoever the hell starts in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Is anybody else disagreeing with this order at all?
That's got to be. I could only see one flip flop, and then people could do that if they want to. But yeah, this is the order.
Maybe at the top. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is the conservative list based on how you want your QB to play. But I'm gonna switch the list up 1 and 2. I'm gonna go Lamar 1 and Joe Burrow 2.
That's the switch. Yeah.
Because
that's the only switch you can make.
Yes.
I'm in these streets, so that's what Lamar be when he be in these streets. So we're gonna match it up.
Okay. All right. So now let's go top wide receivers in the AFC North. And I want to limit it to top
1
4.
and 2. Top 4.
Let's go top 4. Yeah.
Chase 1, DK 2, Higgins 3, and then I'm gonna run with Flowers 4.
Okay.
And then
Coach,
Judy 5.
Chase 1, DK 2, Higgins 3.
I honestly can't disagree with your order at all, Will.
Yeah. It's
And who
solid.
you have fourth, Will?
I have Flowers 4. Yeah.
Listen here, this is
And
the
Judy
most
5.
boringest list of all time because everybody's answer is probably gonna be the same.
Nope.
And the only reason Higgins in my time is not number 2 is because DK isn't number 1. He's playing with Pittsburgh. We know Higgins can put up number 1 numbers, but that's
Right.
the only thing I'll be going with.
That's the only one I struggle with for that same reason.
Higgins. Yeah, Higgins. Yeah.
Jake, what's your you got something different?
Yes. Number 1, Chase. Number 2, Higgins. Number 3, DK. Number 4, because I'm a troll, Rashad Bateman.
Awful. Get him out of here.
Bateman started to come alive at the end of the season last year. And I think he's due for a breakout.
Not the best receiver on his team, unfortunately.
He's third. He's the third receiver now.
He started pissing me off.
Might have been fourth
He
if
started
Likely
pissing
hadn't
me
got
off.
hurt.
Right.
Right. Yeah, he started making me mad, bro. Because I had
No Judy Love.
I'm not doing 5. I'm not breaking the rules like Will.
Yeah,
Dale
just
said
4.
4.
Yeah. Just 4.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Nope.
Now,
Judy is like
Judy
easily
Love.
better than Bateman too, by the way.
Could he
Like,
replace somebody in the top 4?
I can't put Jude in there just because of who his quarterbacks are.
Not above Flowers.
Hey, he did work last year with whoever they threw out there. He had a bad boy off his couch, and he was doing.
Right. You lying. Okay. So how do we see the AFC North shaking out as far as wins in the division? Who wins the division?
All right, I'm gonna capture these. We're gonna revisit
Ravens.
this.
Ravens
Who's
winning
talking?
division.
Will?
Ravens winning division.
Okay.
Steelers. I feel like the Steelers finished second.
Okay.
Bengals third, and obviously Browns fourth. The reason why I picked the Steelers over the Bengals is because the Bengals spent all of the money for the same team they had last year. For the same team. Whereas at least the Steelers, they switched it up. They moved one receiver, got another one who they feel is better for their system. And they, despite whether I hate him or not, Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback than they've had suited up there since, like,
Big Ben.
Since Big Ben, but like not even the last 3 years of Big Ben was a nightmare. So like, since like, yeah, like about 7 years.
Okay. Two.
Ravens. It's tough between the Steelers and the Bengals. Steelers prove regular season that they're better than playoff success, but I'm gonna go with the Bengals this year. Though we know what they've done. I'll go Pittsburgh third, and I will go the Pop Warner team in Ohio fourth, and then the Browns fifth.
The Bowl subdivision team.
Whatever that team is. Whatever the best Pop Warner team is.
Youngstown State, which is finally a good use of Youngstown State, because they're in Ohio.
Okay. Jake, did you go?
I did not.
Okay.
I'm going Ravens, Bengals, because word around town is that this new defensive coordinator's got this defense flying. I understand they didn't really make much change, but they did get a new defensive lineman who is very fast off the ball from all the stuff I've seen from practice tapes. And the defense and the corners and the safeties are actually understanding how to play football. It's insane watching them, what they're doing against, two top-ranked wide receivers and a great quarterback. So I'm hoping that translates into the regular season. I didn't say 2 top 10. I said top. No, I just said like top
tier.
Top tier. I think that they can finally pull it together this year because this Super Bowl window that the Bengals have been chasing after is closing. It's damn near shut. Followed by the Steelers and then the Browns.
I'm going Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns.
I love that the Bengals and the Steelers do the exact same thing, but in reverse. Steelers start out strong and just mail it in. They back into the playoff if they even get in. Well, when they get in, they back in. Bengals start off awful and then sprint to the finish. Yeah, sprint to the finish. Yep.
So wait, do we all see the Steelers having a 9-8 record to keep Tomlin's record alive?
Yeah, he got a quarterback now if he stays alive.
Did you go, Coach?
No, but got the same thing the last 2 guys said.
Okay.
And like we did last week, all 5 of us picked the Ravens.
Yep.
The Bengals got 4 for second.
The only one.
Steelers. And then the flip side of that, Steelers 4 out of 5 for third. And everybody picked the Browns.
Shocker.
And for that reason, Arch Manning will not come out this year.
There you go.
That's a good callback. I like it. You're probably right.
I honestly think when we go over this next division, we're all going to have a different lineup, though. Where they finish.
I can see that. When we announced that we were doing this, I was like, oh, I know how this one's gonna go. But the next one, I agree. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the NFC North. And
we did 20 minutes, y'all. Way to work.
Yeah, let's start with the QBs of the NFC North. Who wants to go first?
This is a crazy one.
I can't wait to go.
I'll go first.
Good. I'll go second.
So I'm gonna go in this division here.
pick me ass. Listen.
You're gonna say, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say Caleb Williams.
Khalid, bring it
one.
back, Khalid.
Khalid, baby,
Oh, shit,
number
I missed
one.
That was good.
Caleb Williams, number one.
That's crazy. I love it. It's crazy, but I love it.
Jordan Love, number two.
Oh, the hate is real.
Jared Goff, number three.
And the unknown.
Sorry, DJ McCarthy, but I'm gonna pitch you number four. You have the illest receiving core on the list, probably. If anybody disagrees with me, let me know. But
no, I like it because they added the kid from Missouri, so I like it.
Burden, even though he got kicked off the field last week.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a head case. He'll be all right though.
Well, no, he was actually coming off an injury, so he had a slow start. So
they kicked him off. They were like, oh, so he wanted to be out there. That's better.
pretty sure Caleb was the one that kicked him off too. He was like, "Get out of here! You're messing up plays.
You're not running your routes all the way because you're hurt." Off.
Who else?
I got Jordan Love, number one.
Ooh, I like that.
I've got. God, I want to flip the coin on this one, but I do think Jared Goff's a little bit more sound. Got that veteran in him to where he stays calm in the pocket. Everyone's still down on Caleb giving him shit, so I'm going to go Jared Goff, Caleb Williams, followed by JJ McCarthy having an awful season.
Okay.
I want to say the real fun here is probably going to be at receiver.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna go Goff one until it's proven otherwise. I mean, my man's carried his teams further than anyone else of these players have carried their teams so far. So, Goff one. Man, it's just Khalid two. Khalid two. Khalid two. Love three. McCarthy is going to finish four unanimously because we just don't know what he is. I like him, and he's throwing to the best receiver in this group, but we just haven't seen him throw a pass in the NFL yet. So,
okay,
yeah,
coach.
I got Jordan Love one.
Yes.
Oh, look at Jake and Coach building a little duo over there. The new Lion situation with me and Coach.
I've got Caleb number two.
Khalid, baby.
Goff number three, and JJ number four.
Wow.
The Goff slander will stop on this podcast.
Wow.
You know that Goff will have a job a little bit longer because what Hooker did the other night. Lordy.
I don't.
Coach, did you watch quarterback?
Huh? Not yet.
Did you watch quarterback?
But I will say the reason I have them picked in that order has nothing to do with their talent.
Oh, I'm fascinated.
It's all about the scheme and play calls. Jordan Love plays within his system. He was hurt last year, but he plays the most consistent within his system. I think Caleb is going to shine because of I believe in Ben Johnson that much. He's going to put him in a position to succeed. I think Goff is going to struggle.
I did forget about Ben Johnson. I got to admit that.
I think Goff is going to struggle, but he is the veteran on there. But he's got new offense coordinator.
No, Coach. I know what you did. I know what you did, Coach.
What's that?
So he's going to struggle because of the offensive coordinator?
Yeah, well, no. Let me get to
Goff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see him taking a slight step back without that play caller there like that. But
Goff was. We all thought Goff was a bust until McVay got to him, and then we thought he was a bust going to their because we didn't know about Ben Johnson at the time. But remember, he didn't initially start off with Ben Johnson. I can't remember who the offensive coordinator was when he first got there. He struggled there.
Some bum.
Probably Jim Bob Cooter.
But I see what Coach did though. Coach really took Love. I'm tell you why he really took Love.
Because he loves him.
No, it got nothing to do with it. Got nothing to do.
There's a hook 'em. They gotta hook 'em.
It has nothing to do with it.
No, I'm just messing with y'all. I'm just trolling.
But he is their 1A though.
That's what I'm hearing too.
Listen here. 1A what? You hearing that at the Packers camp?
Yes.
He ain't got no number one.
No.
It goes vary week by week.
They are very much a spread it around, but like they got
Listen
Dobbs
here.
is supposed to be their one, and
Yeah.
Reed is really good.
Listen here.
I got a Packer on my wide receiver list too. Come on now.
No. I'm gonna say this before we go into the wide receiver list, and I have a conspiracy little thought in regards to the Packers situation. They have a bunch of wide receivers that they can use, other teams can use. The reason why there's no really one number one receiver is just a 1A, 1B, 1C is because maybe Jordan Love. I'm just saying, most QBs in the league relate to their number one guy. Follow me, fellas. There's a theme here. But Jordan has so much help at that wide receiver spot, and it seems like every year Green Bay just goes and reloads. We talk about quarterbacks. Go get Jesus. Green Bay trying to find Jesus at receiver. Sterling Sharp ain't coming near that door.
I also think that
through that door. So I'm trying to see what they're doing.
I also think Green Bay is set up the way the Patriots were before 07.
Plug and play.
Just get some guys out there, which is I think is a crazy move because Love is not Brady, but I think that's how they're set up. Like there's no before Welker got there because like the 07 we got Welker and Moss and all of them. Before that happened, Brady was just what Troy Brown was the guy sometimes, Deion Branch was the guy sometimes. Like just whoever was open is who Brady got it to. I do think Golden will emerge as the most dangerous receiver on this team. Calling him 1A now is he must be lighting camp up, or they're just really good at marketing. Because Love's got a good connection with Reed and Romeo Dobbs as well if he can stay on the field. But yeah.
Okay. My ranking is Goff, Love, Williams, Hardy. So let's go wide receiver.
Oh, this is easy. Well, not easy, it's hard, but number one is Jetta. That number one's really easy. Number one is Jetta. Number two is Amon-Ra St. Brown. Number three is DJ Moore. And number four is Addison.
I'm with Will on this.
It's honestly, I don't think it's really much of a debate in my opinion.
Anybody got something different?
Say it again.
No.
Will.
1 Jetta, 2 St. Brown, 3 DJ Moore, 4 Addison.
I agree. That's all I have as well.
I'm gonna say, yeah, that list is pretty good, but I'm gonna take somebody off. Going to take somebody off only because I'm just following the NFL, and maybe this is the case. He does get suspended the first few games, so I'll take him on my top 4 right now, but he is in my top 4, honestly, because I know how I feel about Addison. I'm going to replace him with Jameson Williams.
I like it. It's the only guy that I would accept the substitution for, because y'all know I love J. Will.
Yes.
Real talk.
Yes.
Hey, is it too soon to say that Rome might be a bust?
A doomsday?
Yeah,
it's early to say it, but it didn't look great so far. Like it ain't looking good.
I would say this: if he don't make a significant improvement with Ben Johnson there,
I think he will.
It might be a wrap.
I think he will.
If Ben can't get him going, problematic.
He's listed as the number 2 receiver on ESPN's depth chart here. So
makes sense.
Honestly, like that's his expectation. Come in to be the number 2 receiver.
He needs to have a Higgins impact soon.
See, I won't even say Higgins. I just say just kind of be more active than he was last year. Yeah. I understand why Odunze didn't have the season that everybody probably thought he would have last year. He came into a room of all types of veterans, which they probably taught him leadership, but then these guys are still playing on the field at max capacity. So it's kind of like, where do you shine at? Now this year, maybe you can shine a little bit more. No Keenan Allen, right? He's gone. Hasn't been signed.
Yeah.
No, he was working out in Los Angeles.
Okay, so now you can fill into that gap now where you're one of the guys on the depth chart. So hopefully he does do anything. But I just think.
And the other thing is, I mean, Caleb Williams didn't set the world on fire last year. So where
yeah,
these
but
stats gonna come from?
Yeah, he had no line. Yeah, fair. Also, I want to catch up to this right quick. Mike, now pull that back up. Mikey, you got Addison and Jay Will, who are both number 2 receivers, over DJ Moore, a clear number 1.
Yeah, he's just
That's wild.
Forgot about
No, I can see why I do that though, because if Addison wasn't on the Vikings, we may put him there, and I think that's why he's doing that exactly. And I agree with Mike in a sense like that. You can go that way.
That's wild, Mike.
Because you feel like the Bears are that much bad. You get the Bears are bad like that. But yeah, I'm not mad.
Explain yourself, Mike.
All right. Let me the finish.
Oh, this is tough. Finish?
Packers.
I'm gonna do it, y'all. Bears finish first in this division.
Damn.
Bears finish first. Let's go.
It's coming full circle tonight, North. 2 quarters off the North, 2 reality, baby. Oh my God, baby.
Okay.
Bears finish first. I think I like Ben Johnson with Caleb Williams in that receiving core. I think they got a line boosted up. I think they always put up a defense that at least competes. I think this team turns things around finally in Chicago. I got Bears 1. I got Lions 2. I got Green Bay 3. And I actually have – actually, no. Damn, this is tough. It's a tough division. I'm tossed up between Minnesota and Green Bay. I'm going to go Green Bay. I trust the quarterback more.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Jake.
I'm going Packers. Lions. No. Packers, Bears, Lions, Vikings.
All right.
Vikings defense is major questionable.
What?
Okay. 2.
He had a pretty good deal last year.
Yeah.
Don't say that, Will.
I am going to go.
Let's say pause.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to go Green Bay. Green Bay's going to win the division. I'm going to go 2. 2's tough here. I want to ride Chicago. I've been riding them the last 3 years, but something's telling me ride them this year. This might be the year.
Hey, yo.
I'm gonna go Lions 2. I'm gonna go Bears 3. That doesn't mean none. You can see 3 teams from the North make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And Vikings unknowingly 4. Unknowingly, because we don't know that QB is good or decent. That defense is always respectable. We're gonna see. That's how I got.
Okay.
You got the Lions 4, you say 2?
No, I got the Vikings. I got the Vikings 4. I got the Bears 3, Lions 2, Green Bay 1.
Get it right.
All right. I'm going Lions, Packers, Vikings, Bears.
How dare you, sir?
Can we get a 1-minute round robin?
No.
What's that?
Best coach in the division.
Vikings.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm going
Yep.
I'm gonna go. I love me some Dan Campbell, but give me Ben Johnson second, then Dan. No. Give me Ben Johnson second, then LaFleur, and then Dan Campbell.
I think Campbell was aided tremendously by his assistants, his coordinators.
Hey,
I also think
great coaches go out there, go find people smarter than them, put them in positions to succeed.
But they're gone.
Everybody succeeds.
No, I get that he gets credit for that, but they're gone now. So like, doesn't matter what he.
Who says the next guy he got ain't a genius too?
No one's saying that, but until we see it, you can't say it. Is my point.
That part.
Okay. Texas number 1.
Left who?
Texas number 1.
Texas number 1. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't like him at number 1. So what's your point?
Arch, we haven't seen Arch Manning, but Arch Manning gonna be the man.
I think it has more to do with defense than it does with Arch.
Because we said the offense is young.
Okay,
I
so
wish he's number 5.
wait, are we doing a list or are we just picking the best?
No, we can pick a single coach. Or if you want to go 1 to 4, you can quickly.
Oh, it's Matt LaFleur, no question.
Could Matt LaFleur do it? What's his name at Minnesota again?
Kevin O'Connell.
Could he do what Kevin O'Connell did last year with Sam Darnold?
I do think so because he's doing it with Jordan Love.
Jordan Love's a lot better than Sam Darnold.
A lot better than Sam Darnold.
A lot better.
I know. I was trying to sneak something in there. Give me a break. Nah,
no breaks.
I'm going
all gas, no breaks.
Just Jigapatu. I like that. All right. So,
all right.
Yeah, did I mean?
Let's get to
yes.
our Homer updates. We starting off with the Cowboys, and this is sponsored by the OT Star Talk. Coach, take it away.
Popcorn break.
Michael.
Yes.
I'm tired of talking about it, but we got to talk about it. Now,
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, speaking of, when is the next OT Star Talk, Coach?
Sometime this week.
Okay, here we go. Tune in.
Tune in.
Yeah, I don't like how this is all playing out because Took, if I misspoke, let me know. But we were worried about the choice they made a head coach. But then as the offseason proceeded, we were cautiously optimistic. We were starting to like what we see. We even joked around and talked about him possibly being the coach of the year candidate. But all that's gone now. In one weekend.
Not even an NFL weekend, really.
They ain't played a damn game yet.
All because you got to think like part of the teams coming out in support of Micah. They changed the profile picks to Micah. Some of the teams not even getting involved. When he comes back, they gonna remember stuff like that. Like you didn't have my back. So any camaraderie that they might have built up in that point in time, it can be damaged right now just because of goddamn Grim Reaper doing what he does. So I think
excellent.
Yeah. But I'll throw this out there though. I'm all for the players getting their money, but I still think this is more agent driven than anything. For the simple fact of who his agent is. If you don't know, David Murgaletta.
No.
Y'all probably have not heard of his name before, but I'm gonna throw out some of his clients that he's had.
Okay, here we go.
Michael Thomas.
Okay. Stealing money already.
Jalen Ramsey.
Oh man.
Deshaun Watson.
Yo, he's a thief. He's a professional thief.
Guilty by association.
Ocean's 11.
So I think I still go back to think because there was rumblings that they kind of had. Now, the one thing I don't like that Jerry did, but it's what Jerry does, is he had somewhat soft contract talks with the player without his agent being present. And I think they probably had some parameters kind of worked out because they said Michael started going to them 2 years ago trying to redo his contract to do a extension. He just wanted to get it done to get that security.
Yeah.
Probably could have got him for like 32 to 35 million.
Yeah, he lose the tax that or something? Does he owe somebody? Does he owe the mob? Man, early there going in. Go ahead, coach.
But
said he's MJ.
But if I'm not mistaken, as far as Margaletta, he's got some other I'm trying to think somebody he was remember when T. Higgins had all that trouble?
Yeah.
Margaletta was his agent. He fires him, he gets a deal done with his new agent.
So the guy's a menace. Yeah, the guy's a menace. And no one likes him.
I want to say last year he wrote like $1 billion in contracts.
So he's Drew Rosenhaus, but without any redeeming qualities at all.
Right. We know him now. we're gonna start following him now.
Yeah.
Same way we found out about Drew, we start following him.
He also was Earl Thomas' agent. So y'all starting to see a trend here?
I'm trying to see.
problem?
He's trying to
Earl
get
was a
back.
problem when he left Seattle. He was a problem in Baltimore.
Yeah, a lot of them.
At the end, yeah, I feel like he spent a good time being in Legion of Boom, nice and quiet though.
Oh yeah, he was initially. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's time to pay. Pay up.
I mean, you part of the Legion of Boom and one of the greatest defenses of all time. Yeah, it's gonna make you kind of a dick.
Okay. Tuki, got anything to add? Cowboys?
Yeah, the whole Parsons situation all weekend. A Packers fan that I know thinks that the Packers are gonna go get him. I said, go ahead. And he looked at me like, this guy thinks that they can do anything with something without Parsons. I said, first off, you know my stance. If you want a podcast, go ahead and leave. I feel like you ain't in it anyway. But I hope and all he does sign. You know what I'm saying? I don't like trouble during the off season with my Cowboys. You can automatically just X's out and shit like this happens. And I would say, lastly, next time, Dallas, spend your money the right way. And you won't even be in this situation. You could have been and got him inked out. But you wanted to go give Dak the money of his life. Then he gets hurt. You could have had Shador and Mike signed already and had a young quarterback you didn't have to pay, and you could have paid anybody else. Look at this, Jerry. I'm talking to you because we had a shake that you was going to take Shador, and you did. So that's how I feel about it.
Hey, real quick.
Uh-huh.
Jaden Blue's taking first team reps right now at running back.
I think we saw that coming.
That everybody said was lazy. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens about to be a problem.
Yeah.
There we go.
With that being said, you're gonna see Jake Ferguson probably return back to Pro Bowl level.
He's gonna be wide open every
Wide
play.
open. I think they're gonna have a little bit of trouble at wide receiver. They might carry 6. Obviously, CeeDee, Pickens.
Wilbert is the third now.
What's the guy that they got last year?
The kid from Carolina.
Mingo, right?
Mingo's been shining. He's going to be the 3. Turpin is going to be 4, and they're using him in ways that the previous regime should have been using him in space, on the edges, out of the backfield. They're using him. He's going to be all over the place.
Satellite.
The Tolbert is going to be 5th, but I think the problem they're going to have is the undrafted kid that they got this year. He's been cutting up. Trajan Holden out of Oregon.
Hey, Mingo can have a 3.5. You can X his ass out.
And last thing, Mikey, you better get it together. Because I hear Ezraku out there is causing havoc. The BC.
Hey, send them over here. We'll take them.
2 first.
I heard all about it.
We signed back Lando Collins, baby. We got the veteran back.
Yep.
Oh, 2 bums.
All right.
Heard, man.
So now we get our Patriots update by two bums with no podcast. Two bums. Take it away.
My popcorn just got done popping. What would I miss?
The timing is impeccable.
What? You're one of the bums.
I abstain since I don't have a podcast.
You don't have a podcast. There you go.
No, currently on one. I like everything we're seeing in camp. Just as me and Jake have been talking about ad nauseum since the draft, 2 of the stars in our training camp have been. The main one is Henderson. The kid is. They're running him down the field, like just fly routes with this guy, and he's capable of making those plays. He's making deep ball catches. He is going to be such a weapon. The only thing I worry about, I hope he's not playing so well that like they want to overplay him and don't use Ramondre enough, even though I'm not big on Ramondre. Ramondre is that I don't want to run Henderson into the ground.
Right.
I want him to be out there. I want him to start. But I want him to start and then also transition at times in games into just a weapon role, not just your running back. I don't need 25 carries in between the tackles out of Henderson. That's Ramondre's area. Let him work there and get Henderson the ball out in space, and he's going to do damage to teams. I cannot wait. Ryan, my man Kyle Williams, I'm excited about him still. I think he's going to be a stud in our offense, but maybe not this year. He's going to make some plays this year, but he might not be the guy this year because we got a couple other guys that we like.
Maybe
and
you guys don't play wide receiver.
Yeah, I think this right here, we're just trying to keep those are two guys who are injury prone in Gonzo and Davis. And so I think because of that, we're not going to overplay them too much. But the other star of training camp has been Chisholm, the undrafted guy, the next Wes Welker, the great white hype. I think he's going to make the team. I think he is. I know Bill's not here anymore, but he is the quintessential Bill guy. What's his face? What are we doing? What? What's going on?
What? You said the great white hype. Go ahead.
How are you queued up with that? Did you know I was going to say that?
No.
Nah, he's got it on tap because of me.
Yes.
Fair. All this for 5 and 12. This guy.
You said Mr.
Why don't you sign your best player and shut up?
Hey, we'll take what the Patriots got for. Patriots gonna enter into ball 5 next year. We'll take that pick.
Nah, we'll be fine. Nah, well, look, me and Jacob poured over the schedule at least 3 separate times, I believe, in chats and stuff like that. And I think the lowest win count we've come out with is like a 7 or 8. But he thinks it's going to be 10 or 11. I think it's going to be 8 or 9. Definitely will not be 5. We're going to win a lot more games than that.
For sure.
We're going to win at least 5 games in our division because it's not a great division right now.
Yeah, and I definitely see it being we could. I think ceiling we finish 2, bottom we finish 3. There's no way we're doing worse than the Jets.
Hell no.
Also, to add on to that, I know Will's not huge on Ramondre Stevenson, but he's lost about 10 to 15 pounds this offseason. He wants to try to get back his speed. I think if he can fix his freaking fumbling problem, we could have a dash and smash type running field because he is a bigger back. He can run right up the middle and break out. If he has the speed, he can break out the speed right up the middle because he can do that. Henderson's more of a shifty outside type of back, so that could be a 2-headed monster if Ramondre gets his head out of his ass.
I think, can I stop you for a second? I think that's actually a bad thing, though. Him losing the weight this year makes no sense to me. We got the guy to be the speed role. We actually need you to be beefy and run up the middle. Why would you be suddenly, I want to be fast too? Are you watching him in camp and feeling jealous? That's crazy to me.
I think he was coming in a little overweight, Will.
Yeah.
I think
that's fine. So he got back. Okay.
Stevenson's not a smaller-esque back. He never had breakout speed ever.
Yeah.
So I think he's
trying to get back to.
That's what I'm trying to say. I think he's
it's funny.
At best, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis type running back. He's just not as tall.
Yeah, agreed.
I got a lot of
Ridley.
I got a lot of confidence in the defense. The defense, we have made a lot of free agent pickups. So like at linebacker position, I think our secondary is going to do fine as long as they stay healthy. Keon White's the happiest he's ever been. I think I've seen him smile for the first time in 4 years being there. So I'm looking forward to the defensive side of the ball because we haven't seen this good of a defense in a while. And I think the biggest question for them, unfortunately, is the offensive line. And I think Will would agree to that. We have Will Campbell, but other than that, like, who else do we got? So we're going to see exactly what else that offensive line's made of. I mean, Michael Owuna or Owene, whatever his name is, the right guard. He's probably the only other big name guy. We lost David Andrews. Cole Strange is a bum, and I don't even know who plays right tackle. So
I think Strange bounces back this year.
I hope so because he didn't play hardly last year. What did he do? 2 games maybe?
Yeah, it wasn't a lot.
But yeah, we'll see. And I do like the wide receiver room. I think we've made a great comeback at the wide receiver room, and Drake May's going to be awesome. Excited for the kid.
Cool. You guys make sure you check out the Patriots podcast with the two bums with no podcast. Actually,
That's the name of the show. Two bums.
Keep playing with me, dear. We're gonna make the Two Bums podcast and make it bigger than whatever you got going on.
Yeah, and we're gonna go head to head with the Star Talk. Watch it.
Okay,
yeah, we're gonna air the same time as Star Talk and the beer run. We're gonna run 2 a week. This ain't happening, but it's funny.
All right, bums.
We still gonna win because everybody loves us or hates us.
Yeah. Although we're probably second in line for love to be hated. We're just not as good.
Oh yeah, y'all next up in line. We about to flip flop real soon. Dallas is about to be number 2. He's about to be number 1.
All right, our Saints update sponsored by the Beer Run podcast. I believe we're going to do another podcast.
And thanks for showing up. This was a great segment.
Yeah,
that's right. I believe I'm going to do a Beer Run podcast later today. If I ever get off this podcast here, so
you will never hold them hostage. We got 10 minutes to hold them.
All right, QB competition rages on. The issue with this QB competition.
Hey, we'll talk about two bums. It's the quarterback competition in New Orleans right now.
No, actually, so Tyler
Three
Shuck
bums then, my fault.
And Spencer Rattler were supposed to be the ones going at it, but now Kellen Moore is giving first string reps to Jake Hayner as well. So now we got a 3-way going on for the starting quarterback position, which nobody wants to see. This is not good for us at all. Jake Hayner belongs in the UFL. Like, I don't understand what we're doing. Let's see, from the latest training camp practice, got one of our star special teams guys out with an injury right now. Jawan Johnson, our tight end, should have a big year, but he's out with an injury right now. The Saints conducted a practice where they conducted like 126 plays. Actually, the longest practice they've had all year so far. The thought is to get them used to being out there in game conditions, like 2.5 hours out there. So yeah, so you out there competing like that. The defensive line looking pretty good. Offensive line coming along, but I've seen a lot of pressure from Chase Young, Carl Granderson doing his thing. The second-year guy, Kool-Aid McKinstry, he's doing this thing. That's probably going to be our top corner. We'll see if he can hold that down. But we need some consistency in the quarterback room. Right now, it looks like Tyler Shuck is coming in second place to spit out because of his up and down play. You'll see him come in, make some good passes, and then come in and throw some head-scratching interceptions, which I don't believe they're going to allow, because if the Saints going to look at winning at all, it's going to have to be through defense and running the football. That's going to have to be it. So, if you'd like to hear more, check out the Beer Run podcast.
No one wants to hear more. No one. All right, hey fellas.
So yeah.
Hey fellas, removing Dale's biased take, I don't even want to hear from him. What do you think this Saints team's record would be if they had prime Tom Brady?
Oh, they could probably win the division.
Turn your mic up a bit. But yeah, that's hilarious.
They could probably win the division.
That's how bad the division is.
Yeah. The worst in football.
I think the Saints are going to finish number 1.
The Pac-10 of the NFL.
They're
the Mac.
Conference USA.
Room for the Saints. Room for the Saints, man.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Let's go.
All right. We are wrapping up the show. We had great discussions there, college football and NFL football. We give you everything here on the play call sheet. So let's go around the room. Final thoughts, shout outs. Let's start off with you, Jake.
Shout out to football being back. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Meta Watt.
Shout out to everybody. My voice is kind of messed up from the weekend, so I'm happy that everybody tuned in tonight. And see y'all tomorrow. I'm fucked up right now.
I'm gonna need a rule. I'm gonna need a ruling under our new rules and management. Can I even vocalize this joke or just leave it in the chat?
Leave it in.
Leave it in the chat. All right. We love you, Mike. Hilarious. But we know we try to do bigger and better things, and that joke ain't part of what we try to do. Those are Tuesday
words.
jokes.
Those are definitely Tuesday jokes.
Hey, Will, I was gonna tell a Harry joke, but it's too hard to come up with one. I tell you a joke about my Harry instead.
Lord.
LeBron James wasn't to the ball and got suspended for 20 games. See, I got you, dog. But in reality, you know what Will says.
Way to edit it. That's funny.
All right. Check us out tomorrow for the chop up. We'll be here 7:30 talking all kind of foolishness.
Any
Be sure
homework?
to bring a friend. We need to figure that out. So, Coach, bring us home.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Hey man, shout out to you guys, man, as always. Shout out to Mike, man. He was in there tonight, hanging out with his boys. All we appreciate the support. We're getting closer and closer to the NFL season, regular season kickoff. Shout out to Sister Jalissa. Saw her in there earlier. And special shout out to my oldest daughter, man. Daddy loves you. I beat her to see you tonight. Speedy recovery.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Prayers.
Recovery for sure.
He said, "My bad. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it's a parent."
Well played, sir.
Way to work.
Like it.
We,
All right.
we
Check
go,
us out
we
tomorrow.
gonna call it back. We're gonna call it back for the sign off today.
Okay.
Leave on 3. 1, 2, 3. Leave.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.